Hi everybody and welcome to the live stream. So I'm just going to do a bit of audio check and we're going to get straight into it. Pretty exciting time at the moment. We've got everything's going in tremendous direction for Axion in every dimension. It's pretty neat and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So we're just going to get straight into it. So welcome everybody. Get your popcorn, folks, absolutely. Taber Great says get your popcorn. Indeed, I've got some popcorn here. Here's popcorn. I don't know why I've got it on my table. I think I was going to have it yesterday for a movie. But welcome everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying your time in the Axion ecosystem. Pretty fun times. Lots on as well. So welcome from New Zealand and kia ora, and we're welcome from the future. I'm in the future, so there we are. We've got 12 minutes, 13 minutes left of today's regular day auction. Remember, we've got two type of auctions, regular ones and venture capital auctions. Regular auctions are 5 times a week. Venture capital auctions are twice a week, and we're about to start one. They're the big ones. They got $1 billion in them each. The regular auctions have 100 million or so in them of Axion available for sale. So we're about to start a $1 billion Axion sale in the venture capital auction, only about 12 minutes away. The current regular auction at day 136 already sold out long time ago during the day. Now these auctions run 24 hours, but they tend to get sold out pretty quickly. That's only 27.64 ETH to sell out at 90%, and we've sold this out completely at 30.46. So that's pretty neat. 55,000 US dollars worth. So pretty cool. XDL, good to see you. What's up, Token? Token of Steel is here. So that was the catchphrase on the Axion Today show. If you haven't seen that, check that out on the Axion Today channel. Did a good 2 hours, and we covered lots of different topics and gave a lot of different opinions. So I think that's a fun thing to watch. Axion Now says, great seeing you on Axion Today, episode 17. Yeah, so that was pretty neat. Now you can find Axion Today channel on the recommended channels list on this channel. So just go and check that out and it will take you to Axion Today. Subscribe, like and share there. They have lots of major announcements and interviews on that one for the Axion community. Pretty neat. They're also coming out with an Axion app. It's pretty imminent, I understand. It's going to come out on, I think, Google Play Store and the Apple platform as well. So pretty neat. So here we are, we're sitting at 85 million. Look at that. So we've had 55,000, 30.46 ETH. Now remember, in a regular auction, you can see at the top there, a regular auction, 80% of the Ethereum is used to buy back Axion on the market, and that goes back to stakers. So if you're staked Axion, you'll be getting some of this buyback, and they're called buybacks. So 80% of the Ethereum goes into buyback. So 80% of that 30.46 has gone to buybacks, and that equals $47,158, and it's 85 million Axion going back to stakers. That's everybody that's staked. So pretty exciting there. Now, if you go into the auction on a regular auction, if you use a referral code, you can get a 10% bonus in Axion. Pretty neat. But given this is sold out, you won't get the secondary benefit, which is the auction price starts off at 10% cheaper. And we can see that on the Axion Today dashboard. We'll go check that out. Get rid of all the activities. There's so much activity, it keeps popping up there. So we'll go down to the Axion. This is just another view of the auction on the Axion Today dashboard. So there's the Axion staking platform, which is this one here, and then there's the Axion Today dashboard. Two different ways, two different platforms to look at the same data, but they have slightly different things there. So we can see the auction price is 0.44% cheaper than the Uniswap rate. Still slightly good there. It does move around a bit with the with the Axion price and Ethereum prices, so just got to take that into account. These numbers tend to change a little bit. So the Ethereum ratio 30.46 to 27.32, that's been updated, so that's all new. So they're just responding, making it more similar to the Axion staking platform, and you can see they've made it similar to that now. I think that's quite useful. It creates less confusion if you're seeing similar numbers, but they do have the benefit of having this auction rate, which I do really like. It tells you if you're going in as a bidder what the auction price is versus Uniswap. So pretty neat indeed. All right, so we're just finishing up this regular day auction. Now, obviously, just a reminder to people that bid in, if you bid into it, the auction price does start at the beginning of the day 10% cheaper, but at the end of the day it may not be cheaper given all the Ethereum that goes in. But you always get the second benefit, which is the 10% Axion from the referral bonus if you use a referral. So just take that to note. I always say get in at the end of the auction, not too close to the end, because you've obviously got gas fees and the gas timed transmission time to get your ETH into the auction. If you miss the day end of the 24 hour, if you miss the close in 8 minutes, that Ethereum would go over to the next auction, which happens to be a venture capital auction. So that's not the end of the world, is it? Because you're going to get 10% wrapped Bitcoin back if you go into that auction. But both regular auctions and venture capital auctions start with a 10% auction price discount to market, which is the Uniswap price. But over time, as more ETH goes past that 90% mark, that starts to disappear. But you always get the 10% bonus in Axion on the regular auctions, and you always get the 10% instant wrap Bitcoin back to your MetaMask wallet in the venture capital auctions. And the venture capital auctions are super popular, and we're about to start one in about 8 minutes, so it's going to be fun times. People who are staked, of course, get 85% of that Ethereum that goes in for venture capital auctions in real time, goes to their staking page on the Axion staking dashboard. So that's pretty cool. We can see that over here. This is the Axion staking dashboard, and you just go to your stakes there, and you'll have a line item there that will have wrapped Bitcoin. And you need to be registered, so you have to have your address registered. So if you haven't staked anything new or upgraded anything since the 23rd of February, you will need to either do that or manually register there as well, and you can upgrade with cost you a little bit of Ethereum. Obviously a lot cheaper now with the 20 to 40% cheaper fees on the staking transactions, plus Gwei has been a lot lower, and we're going to check that out later too. So pretty cool. 7 minutes to go, folks. It's getting exciting here in the Axion auction. We're about to open up a venture capital auction number, you guessed it, number 6. So pretty cool. Number 6. I used my thumb for that one. I could have gone like that. That probably looks a bit cooler. But hey, that's the way it works. Hey, let's just check. We got Carlos Sachi. Carlos, welcome. Infinite Rest. You're certainly infinite energy, man. Good job. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Carlos. Yeah, just lay back if you've got maybe a cup of cocoa or a hot chocolate or something. You can just lay back and enjoy the auction fun in the Axion system, which is pretty neat. Auctions are so much fun to watch, and I think we all enjoy them, to be honest. And of course, we get those wrapped Bitcoin dividends, and they're going to start at 6. So last venture capital auction 5 we had last Friday. We had 60 ETH come in early on. I think it was like 20 minutes in. So we'll see what happens today and see what comes in there. That was $100,000 US. Bam. Can't win at the auction. So we'll see what happens on today's auction. Every day's profile is different. The way the Ethereum comes in over the day, 24 hours, remember, is the auction period. But we've been getting some heavy bids in the first third of the day, and certainly the first half of the day. So 6 to 12 hours has been very strong bidding into the auction, and then it's well before it gets pretty close to sellout. So it's pretty fun times. Typically in auctions you get sniping periods, which is we typically say the last hour or last couple of minutes, depending on what type of auction behavior is going on. But in a venture capital auction for Axion, the bids coming in fast and early. So we'll watch out and see how that goes the next day. Obviously the market is responding pretty well. Let's quickly go to that at the moment. We can see that the market is really climbing there, and it's going along my little yellow triangle that I made. Now the logic behind the triangle may not have been obvious when I said it, was that we're going from the bottom of the last price rally, and we're going through the support here where we hit the support here, and it's going up there, and we're starting from the bottom here, and we just made a little triangle. Triangles tend to be quite good, and see that we're tracking up here. I think this is slightly steep. Like I've got the yellow triangle. It's slightly steeper than I expected, but we'll see where that heads, and if it stays in there. But I'm expecting it to just come back a little bit and then move up a bit. So all good. We have all of the metrics are all fundamentally heading in the strong direction. Wallets, net auction, net staking from the auctions, and the share rate going up, of course. So lots of things heading in the right direction. Marketing as well. So pretty exciting times. We've also got a bit of a rebound in Ethereum and Bitcoin just being a bit more peppy at the moment, so that's quite good, and so it bodes well. A lot of excitement in the community as well. It's pretty epic, and so that's probably explains the angulation of this price rise over the last 4 days. This is a daily chart, so pretty neat. All right, so I hope you're enjoying that. That's pretty cool. Looks like we're going to hit. Have we hit 5555 yet on that one? Let's have a look here. Yeah, we passed 555. We hit at 559. So we're always into the 5555. That's just the way we roll here in Axion. So pretty cool. So welcome again to all the new people watching. Obviously we'll build up a bit of an audience. We're going to watch probably into the first 25-30 minutes or so of the venture capital auction, see what big bids come in that period. We might be lucky, we might be unlucky. We'll see what happens. Sometimes when I finish the live stream, the big Ethereum comes in just after I've finished, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so hope you guys are enjoying it. Now we got big news today that we saw. Now, let me see here. That I actually didn't pull this up, but let's go to here. Let's have a look. I don't know which ones this was. Let's go to Axion. It's not pulled up anything there. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to contract 27. This is the Axion contract. We're going to quickly look at the holders. Now, we had an interesting thing. We had 3 whales in the play. Now we're down to 1 whale. Pretty interesting there. So we had 1 whale decided that came out of staking and it decided to go into staking. It decided to go to 15 max years. It was an incredible event, and it's a well-known community person, and congrats to them. I wish them well with all those wrap Bitcoin divs and everything else. So it's great to see that whale commit fully. We've only got this 1 whale left. This is the only whale on the watch list that we're aware of, which is 50ETH. We had another whale that hasn't done a lot of activity, but it's gone into staking as well. That's disappeared off this list. So this is the only whale that we're kind of watching. Let's quickly check on that account. I don't know who this one is, so it's quite random. But that came out. So this is the account that doesn't do. This is actually this is not the account on watch list. This account doesn't do much, so that just sits there. Haven't seen them do much. So there we are. Let's have a quick look back at the auction. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. But better not miss this out. We can always talk about whales later. Pretty interesting. So here we go. Remember, we cover every topic on this channel. We don't hold back on this one. So it's pretty fun there. All right. So just wait at counting that down. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Looks like we're doing pretty similar numbers. 3.3 million is the auction price versus Uniswap just under 3.3. They're pretty much the same. Pretty cool that there. Only $4,000 difference approximately. And the auction's pretty much 100% availability that was for sale has been sold. So 54,900 versus 55,500, so just slightly over there. You can see the auction price is 0.13% higher, which means that the auction price discount is completely gone, and it's just a teeny weeny bit part of the 10% referral that you'll get if you've gone in. Obviously, if you self-refer, you get 20%, but you have to use 2 wallets. So there we are. That's how that works. All right, so just down to that last 20-30 seconds. The time is delayed by about 10 seconds between our live stream and the actual event, so take that into account. So we're just counting that down. Pretty cool. 85 million AXN given back to stakers. Another day of beautiful divs. Pretty cool. And the price of AXN has obviously gone up to 0.0055, so they're all worth more. So that's pretty cool. There we are counting down. I've got 5 seconds on mine. It looks probably another 10 seconds on the clock there for the video. So there we are, finished that one, and these are the final numbers. 100,054,923 completely sold out, and we got 30.46 ETH, $55,459, 85 million buybacks, $46,905 worth. That is back to stakers. Pretty cool indeed, and the auction price just a tad over 100%. So there we are. So we're going to start off the 6th venture capital auction day. So that's 6, and this is awesome. We are really getting into it. It's basically like the end of the 3rd week, really, if you have 2 venture capital auctions a week. So we're doing well. Now we'll switch over to the Bitcoin paid to stakers there. That's pretty cool, and we should get this Axion available flipped over with all the numbers just resetting up. Let's go back to the Axion staking platform. We can see that the rewards have changed to Bitcoin. So we're going to Bitcoin buybacks now rather than Axion. So in a regular auction, you get the Axion as for stakers, and in the venture capital auction, you get wrapped Bitcoin. Now, all the Ethereum that goes into the wrapped Bitcoin is turned into all Ethereum that's going into the venture capital auction is actually turned into wrapped Bitcoin. 85% goes back to stakers in real time to you. 10% goes back to the person that bid in with the Ethereum, and they get that real time to their MetaMask wallet. And 5% goes back to the team, and that's used for development and marketing. So pretty neat, pretty good stuff there. All right, so we're just starting up there. We're just going to kick that into gear, just refresh this page. We might actually have started on that one. Let's have a look. So we're just resetting up there. It's reset. So 1 billion up for grabs. 555,776,000 US dollars. It's well over $500,000 US dollars. That's higher than what we had in some of the previous ones, VCAs. Pretty cool indeed, because the price is back up at 00055. It's going to be interesting to see the market action. So over the period of the VCA, we could see different price action that we've seen in the last couple of days with the 3 regular auctions in a row. So that could play out. We'll watch, see how the market is and how the demand's flowing. Obviously, if there's a change in behavior in the VCA period on the Uniswap, means that that demand is still being pushed onto Uniswap, and that's what we expect. That's why I said don't worry about the price. If all the staking fundamentals and stuff like that is going in the right direction, price will be dragged along with it, and that's what we've seen so far. So we'll just watch that. I watch the price to just to eke its way up and stabilize. That's, I think, much better than just popping up through the roof. So far so good. And we had that big whale, obviously staked today, who's a good person in the community, and congratulations to them, and I wish them all the best with all the wrapped Bitcoin divs and AXN divs they'll get over the many years to come. So pretty cool. So we need 274.82 Ethereum to sell out there. So 277.7 is the 90% mark, and yeah, so there we are. That's slightly different values on there, but 277.7 is 90%. That's 505,000. Obviously, we need to get to 555 as the total available for sale, which includes the 10% price discount to Uniswap that you start off with. But it all depends on how much Ethereum. If we beat that 277, then we will start eroding that difference. But you still get your 10% wrapped Bitcoin back if you bid in. So it's very lucrative indeed. Obviously, if you're very bullish about Bitcoin, if you think it's going to go up 10x, 20x over the next couple of years, then it's a no-brainer. Doesn't matter if it rides out the highs and lows and the cycles that we always get. We get a bear market and a bull market. So it doesn't matter what happens over time. If you're bullish about the long-term appreciation of Bitcoin, then you just hold the Bitcoin, or you can reinvest it into Axion and get more wrapped Bitcoin. It's really up to you. So gives a lot of stuff. You can trade it out or whatever. Pretty neat. Doesn't affect the Axion price because you're getting wrapped Bitcoin. You're not getting Axion in the big auctions. Remember, 80% of the Axion minted per week is basically in the 2 venture capital auctions. Only 500 million in the 5 regular auctions, which is 100 million a day. So it really does favor price support for the Axion token over time. So you've got net staking, you've got minimum staking periods, you've got wrapped Bitcoin not impacting, the divs not impacting Axion, all putting supportive. Then obviously with the wrapped Bitcoin, people can actually buy more Axion. So it's pretty nicely set up, punkonomics, and so I hope you guys are enjoying that. All right, so pretty cool. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Bags full. Hey, dude, here we go again. We are number 6 is alive, and hope you are well, very well. Thanks, Bags full. John Atkins, great appearance on Axion today, and your new website looks very informative, useful. Yeah, so the new website's great. I'm going to be doing a full launch tomorrow. I just didn't want to give it too close to the Axion Today show, but I'll be doing a full launch tomorrow video. I've also got a mining liquidity video, and I've just got to finish the edits on that. So that's going to come out too. So plenty of content there. I already started doing SEO work today. That's going to take many weeks and months ahead to get the SEO kicking along. My numbers are already climbing, but a lot of work to do there, and I'll be promoting the website constantly, at least once a week, doing a good video on that one. And it's a good resource for people to use. It's going to be a good one for onboarding, but also more of a comprehensive library that people can go and refer to. So we're going to check that out tomorrow. So please join me for that show. It's going to be fun, and we're going to look at that every week and slowly just build up our presence on Google for keywords that are going to really matter for growth for Axion longer term. So pretty cool. And that's the second stage as well. I hope to have a third stage after that, which I'll be building up. And once again, that's going to be fun too. And then we'll have those 3 things working together: YouTube, Google, and and another platform, and then those obviously are also communicated across many different bloggings, from Gab through to PublishOX, through to Minds, through to Odyssey, you name it, through to Medium. On all of them, they're all going to be spread out, so pretty cool on that one. All right, fun times. Let's have a look here. So we're got 60 ETH in already. 60 ETH in already. Someone's trying to make fun of us, but we got 60 ETH, 110,000 US dollars. Bam, in there like that. We're only 6 minutes in. Another beautiful start to VC number 6. Pretty epic. Oh my gosh, I gotta have a drink. Here's cheers to everybody. I'm all wrapped Bitcoin. Check your staking page for your wrapped Bitcoin. It's coming in. Salute day. There we are. So if you got a drink, have a drink and celebrate. Pretty neat indeed. So that was excellent. Awesome. Boom. So let's quickly check out Axion today. We're going to see whether we can see that one. And it may take a few minutes to go in there. So we're going to jump to that. But already 60 Ethereum in there. Let's just go down to the bottom there. Let's have wait. That's going to come in soon into here. So we'll watch that one. Let's just do a quick wrap up before we do that, of course. So pretty neat. Let's just go to the Axion today dashboard. Let's do a bit of a wrap up of the end of day stats. 275.8 billion total supply of Axion tokens. Way dropped down dramatically down to 60.7 billion liquid. That's a real big drop. And some say that that's actually lower than that, depending on what you take into. I see Punky talking about numbers slightly lower than that. 215 billion is now staked. That's massive. That's a big jump today. People are really starting to stake. We had that big whale, obviously, who's a big community personality. Pretty neat indeed. Now we're ranked 505. We're moving up the ranks back under 500 again. 22,575 total stakes. 9.61 million average stake. That's bigger than yesterday. Average stake length 1,933. That's solid like yesterday was. Market cap's just below 50 million US dollars. Now we all believe that we're going to be $1 billion company. So let's see at least. So let's watch that one over time. No promises, of course, but we're ambitious. 77.98. This is the highest staking rate that we've had since I've been doing under the new staking percentages. So on the old percentages we had slightly higher ones, but this here has got different formulations. 77.98%. Share rate is now 1.125. Pretty cool indeed. We've got 68.75, 125,000 US dollars. Keeps climbing, so it's gone up even more since we've started. So 68.75 over 275 on the Axion today dashboard. We start off with the venture capital auction with the 10% price discount, but if we get this much Ethereum in 275, we will start to, if we go over that amount, we'll start to erode that discount there. But you still get your 10% wrapped Bitcoin if you bid in Ethereum. So it's very lucrative indeed. And if you're bullish on Axion and Bitcoin, then you will do well. So pretty neat. So that's going good. Already paid to stakers 1.82. Bitcoin is already instantly within 10 minutes has been paid to stakers. It's 106,000 US dollars that's just been paid to you and I who are staked. If you're not staked, buy some Axion, stake some Axion. Pretty cool indeed. All right, let's quickly check out the wallets while we're here. So the wallet's looking good. 11,437. That's a big jump. Nice. 83 up. That's a good solid day. I like it a lot. Let's have a look at the week. 323. So we just need a couple more days, like 83, and that number's starting to rise. So marketing's churning its way up. It's just started. They're still doing A/B testing and stuff. Just be patient with that. So slowly grinding up. Pretty neat indeed. And that's climbing. So I'm really happy with that number. We just want that to keep going. So pretty cool. And let's go to the overview, look at the total number of shares. This is the main number. So there's a reward pool, has 8% minimum inflation in it, and also gets all the dividends in it, and it gets distributed based on how many shares that you have in your staking versus the total amount of shares, which is 471. So shares determines how much of the reward pool you get, and there's 471 billion Axion, 471.2 billion total Axion shares there. So that's how many it is, and pretty neat indeed. So the higher the amount of shares that you have, the better. And don't worry too much if your share percentage drops a bit as the more shares go up, because you expect that the fundamentals around price will also increase over time. So we can see a shrimp there's bid in 8.264 ETH. and that jumped it up from that 60 there. So that's a pretty decent bid, pretty nice. Excuse me. We got 83.27 billion max share stakers. That keeps climbing. We're onwards to 100 billion, and we've got 5,737 stakes. So far, out of just 5 VCAs plus the beginning of this one, 10 minutes, we've got 37, just over 2.1 million, almost 2.2 million US dollars worth of wrapped Bitcoin, and almost 20 wrapped Bitcoins been pulled out, almost 1.15 million US dollars. So it's pretty incredible there. So there's the staking, M staking. We're at 143 was the last payout. This is for Axion. Pretty nice. Back to the auction. Here we are. So we're 11 minutes in already. We've got 68.75. Pretty nice indeed. I'm liking that. So let's just quickly go to the activity, see who was putting that stuff in. The Ethereum, that is. Let's have a look here. So we got two amounts. We got a Dolphin that put in 37 ETH. That's 67,400 US dollars. They instantly got back their 10% in wrapped Bitcoin. So 10% of their Ethereum was paid in wrapped Bitcoin. So 6,700 is 10% of that 67,000. They got that instantly, went back to their MetaMask as the Ethereum went into the auction. And obviously at the end of the 24-hour period, they're going to get their Axion back that they're winning in the auction at the final rate, whatever that will be. So pretty cool. And 85% went back to stakers, almost 1 Bitcoin there, and that's incredible. 57,000 US dollars just off one entry. Then we got a second entry. Here was a fish, and you think a fish is quite small, but they put in 22 Ethereum, so that may be a new player. I don't want to go in and have a look at them, but that may be a new player. $40,000 going in there, and paid to bidder. They got $4,000 back. 33,900 went back to stakers, you and I, and that was pretty impressive. Then obviously 5% is the remainder that goes to the Axion Foundation team for development and marketing and things like that. So pretty neat. Then we got another 8.26 ETH. So these are some decent numbers going in, and we can expect this over the next wee while. Pretty fun stuff. They got 10% back, $1,500 US out of their 15,000, and 20,700 went back to stakers, and 5% obviously went off to the team to help with their activities, which they're doing a terrific job. So a very sustainable model with that marketing built into the auction system day after day after day. So I like it a lot, and pretty cool. All right, so that's what's happening there. Let's just go back to the price. We're going to be interesting to see what the price happens during this VCA. It's going to be pretty good. We've got the momentum going up. We've got demand, all the demand factors, as I said earlier, going up. So it's going to be interesting to watch this over the next 24 hours, over this day period in here. So do we have a little bit of red pullback? We'll wait and see. I'm not going to call any shots. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, the VCA, obviously a lot of Ethereum going into the VCA, but if we get a few big players selling out the VCA, then that means everyone else has to go pretty much on to Uniswap if they want to get their Axion, get some of those sweet divs, especially if they want today's divs. They've got to go onto Uniswap and get some Axion and stake that Axion. So if you haven't staked and you want to get into some of those Bitcoin dividends, then you need to get some Axion. If you want it now, you have to go onto Uniswap. Pretty cool. Obviously, if you want to get this 10% wrapped Bitcoin back, then join into the auction. The final price of Axion won't be known, of course. That final price here, so it's 3.6 million per Axion per Ethereum. That's how much you're going to get per ETH that you put in. Plus, you're going to get 10% wrapped Bitcoin back. You won't know that final rate until the end of the 24-hour period. It's 23 hours and 45 minutes to go, so it's quite a long way to go. I typically suggest going in towards the last hour so that you're quite comfortable with the rate that you're most likely to receive. Obviously, the final price is the final price, and that's at the end of close of the auction, so just take that into account. It's currently 3.3 million AXN per ETH at the moment, so obviously the auction looks very attractive at the moment, but that changes as Ethereum moves in. So just hope you got all that information. Pretty cool indeed. But if you stake straight away, you'll start earning those wrapped Bitcoin divs. Pretty neat indeed. So let's quickly check some in the chat here. Let's have a look here. So how amazing is Axion? Bagsful says. Well, Bagsful's the right name, right? But bag full of Axion, bag full of wrapped Bitcoin. That's pretty amazing. So pretty cool. All right, let's just quickly jump. So that price is at the 5.5. Let's watch that happen over the next 24 hours. It's going to be quite interesting. Indicator today is probably more interesting in terms of the Uniswap price, given that we're on an upward momentum than previous auctions. and we've got less whales around to dump the price, so we're looking good. So you know, get on the bus, and come for the ride. Let's quickly check out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's at 58,000. That's looking pretty good, and Ethereum's at 1,816. So nice little bounce back there. So is it going to make that push for that third wave up to the 70, 80,000 for Bitcoin? We'll watch that. I think it's kind of looking like that, but we'll see what happens there. Quickly check out the gas fees. Let's just refresh this page because the gas chart does change quite a bit. You can see those big mountains and valleys, the gas price. So we did get down to 88, 108 at the moment. Now, as I said, Saturdays, Sundays tend to be lower. So we got that there on the Sunday, particularly was good. We got down to even 77 and 78, but we did have slow gas, which may not have closed, but that was got down. I saw 59 even once, but you pretty much want to go for at least the average or faster, depending on what you're doing. If you're doing staking, unstaking, upgrading, top-ups, sort of thing. So pretty cool. And where are we at there? So let's quickly check the news here. We're going to quickly check the news, make sure I'm on the right group here. Let's make sure I'm here on this Axion one. So yeah, we haven't got any news, but I was on the Axion Today show. If you want to check that out, go check that out. It's 2 hours long, but there's lots of great content in there, I believe. And we've also got the pre-launch for the new Axion Tokens site, which is designed to onboard and also provide a bit of an education platform on every topic that there is. So hopefully that's really useful. It's got FAQs. It's got a blog on there as well. So we're going to launch that officially tomorrow on this channel. It's going to be a lot of fun doing that. And back to the whales. Obviously, we've the other whale. So one whale staked. The one that we've been watching. It looks like it's that is on a watch list. Looks like it may have gone in for a temporary stake. So watch that one there. I do have it on the Axion Today platform. I'm not sure which one it is. It's probably, I think it might be C76. So that's the one that I have been watching. 1.7. So that looks like they've gone to a stake. Let's have a quick look at what they've done. At the bottom here, we have to go to portfolio to check that out, and I scroll down and see what they've done. 1.7, so 31st, they've just gone in for what's that, a one-day stake. So that's just the only one that we're really watching at the moment. This is the only whale left that it seems. We got had 3 whales at least just leave over the last couple of weeks that got in early. So we got a berry at the beginning, way back at Hex 3T times, Hex T2 or whatever. So way early. Looks like we've got one of those left. We had another one that just committed to max share today. So congratulations to them, and all the best in those dividends as they keep coming in day after day, week after week, year after year. So pretty cool. So this one here is 1.7. So we'll just keep watching this one. They're just going for one day. They may just be watching and waiting and saying, do they feel comfortable, and they may decide to stake. So we'll watch that one and see what they do. So there we are, folks. That's pretty good analysis, I think, of today. Let's watch this. We've got 68.75, a really nice strong start to the auction. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Rebecca Viliamu, wow, I haven't gone back into my staking page since launch last year. So much has changed. Looks awesome. Hey, Rebecca, great to see you, and I hope you are enjoying it. It's pretty fun times here in the Axion community. Everything is looking incredible. We've got a super smart team from strategy, marketing, development, and community promotion. It's pretty awesome. And we've got a pretty mature community, and we're all focused on educating and onboarding new people, growing the ecosystem, providing more value back to in an ethical way back to everybody. So it's a pretty fun place to be, and really trying to, we've got obviously fiat and credit cards coming up with Connect, and that's going to be huge too. Looking forward to that. People will be able to get a credit card, be able to probably end up getting vendors as well. So we'll watch space on that. Pretty cool. All right, that's pretty much, we're watching that at the moment. 72, so we just got some more Ethereum in there. Let's go and check that on the dashboard. We're going to go down to activity. So we just jumped up a bit more. We've got a couple more Ethereum in there, so it's waiting for that. That will take probably a minute or two to update on the activity. Pretty nice indeed. So yeah, fun times. So there we go, looking good. Yeah, so that was pretty good news yesterday with the 20-40% decrease in prices for the gas fees for staking upgrades and top-ups and stuff. So that's really nice to see that. Here is our bid that we just got in 3 minutes ago, 3.6 Ethereum. Pretty nice. Once again, out of that, they got 10% back immediately. Out of that 3.6, they got $652 back out of 6,500. 85% went back to stakers. That's you and I. And once again, if you're not staked, you can either enter this auction today with Ethereum and get that 10% wrapped Bitcoin back. But just know that the final price is at the end of the 24-hour period. Or you can go onto Uniswap and buy Axion, stake it, and start earning some of these sweet wrapped Bitcoin dividends. We're only in venture capital auction number 6. Pretty exciting place to be at the moment. Now we're going to have 104 of these venture capital auctions over the year, and as Axion price increases, particularly the first initial indication, but this is not official, of course, is that once we get to 0001 in price, that the actual auction may be lowered slowly as the price climbs up to 0004. So we'll watch out for that. That may not be. It just depends on supply and demand in the marketplace. So we'll watch that one. That's my speculation based on the Axion calculator modeling at the moment. So the Axion staking calculator, if you haven't seen it, is pretty neat. It's on the staking page of the Axion platform. Just go to the Axion, and then it will actually, if you go to put in the amount of the stake and the period that you want to stake, and press the calculator, it will actually give you open up another page and show you what your expected returns would be based on the assumptions of current price and obviously the share pool at the moment. So it's a pretty neat way of estimating the amount of Axion you're going to earn over the period of your stake, and also the amount of wrapped Bitcoin that you would expect to earn, assuming that the venture capital auction gets sold out every time at least. So pretty neat calculator there. What great way of simplifying what are the returns that you can expect. Obviously it's a projection, so it's not reality. Actual comes in always different from what the estimates are, but that's a great way of giving you an idea of what your returns might be. So let's check that out. All right, so it's looking good. We're at 72.35, 131,477 US dollars in there out of 505,000, which is 90% sell. Complete 100% sellout would be 556,000. So pretty cool indeed, and that's looking good. Remember, 10% wrapped Bitcoin you get if you bid into this auction, plus you get the Axion. At the moment, it's 3.6 million. We'll see what it is at the end of the 24-hour period. The price on Uniswap at the moment is 0005.5. It's pretty much. So if you're just rounding up a bit there, so watch out. We'll watch this pricing behavior over the next 24 hours. It's going to be very fascinating, given the way the price charts looks at the moment. So watch the space there. It's going to be interesting. We're learning as we go. Obviously, we don't know all the sum of people's buying decisions, all the sum of the tokenomics plays out on the Axion price there. But good news was that we had a big whale stake, and we've got one whale that we're on the watch list. We'll just see what they're doing. And once we ride through those periods, depending on what they do, they might decide to stake, may be a no event, and as we go, we'll get better. Now, most whales are on the whale club and whale stake long term, and all have good strong staking ladders, and also on the board of directors, which is a fantastic initiative, and it's run by the strategy and marketing manager Brian Newbright, which we call Punky, and he runs Punkynomics, which is basically Axion's form of tokenomics, which is once again the economics of blockchain projects, particularly in DeFi. So there's a bit of a lingo there in terms of crypto land, but once you get to know it, it's easy done by. So pretty cool. All right, let's go back and just check out the Axion Today dashboard. We'll just switch out on that at the moment. So there we are, 37.15, heading up towards that 2.2 million US dollars in paid wrapped Bitcoin. Pretty nice, and almost 20 Bitcoin paid out. And we've just started the 6th VCA, and we're going to have 104 a year. It's a pretty exciting place to be. Nice. And we've got 83.31 billion max shares club staked. Awesome stuff. 45.8 million US dollars. Pretty neat. We're going to slowly climb up towards 6,000 stakes, and that's going to happen faster than people think, I think. So pretty neat there. All right, so let's see how we're going. 38. So we're going to keep going for 2 more minutes, see what comes in, and we'll finish the live stream at that point. But pretty much, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. Now, there are lots of great videos on the site covering everything from marketing through to test nets, through to staking, through to auctions, through to, well, there will be mining, but I think I've got some mining there, but I'm doing a mining video at the moment, which is the third product that is a bit, it's not like staking, it's got a bit more underlying risk to it. So you've got staking there, auctions, which are pretty standard, but then there's mining down the bottom, but they do have an impermanent loss in mining, so you just got to be well aware of what that is. But in the video I'm doing, we're going to go through the risks and the rewards for that. So pretty neat on that one. So there we are. So looking good. Bags full. Hit the like button, guys. Absolutely hit the like button. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell. And of course, there are links to the new platform and a lot of the video descriptions. Not all of them, but there will be in the future to the new platforms as well. So you can check that out. And I will be doing a live stream tomorrow on that. So pretty cool. All right. So I'll say thanks for watching. And once again, we had an awesome start to the sixth venture capital auction. Pretty nice indeed. I'll see you all tomorrow, and until then, ciao. Arrivederci, as we say. So pretty cool. Onwards and upwards.